guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Battlestar Galactica. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 18 of season 3 of Battlestar Galactica. Starting off with this, it was 20 minutes ago. Starbuck died. I refuse to believe that that is permanent, because definitely them preparing her for death, like what would be the point of her death other than for her to die? That doesn't make any sense. So there's definitely a different destiny that's ahead for her, and I'm using that word because apparently Leoben knows that she has a destiny. I don't know where Starbuck is. I don't believe she is dead. He mentioned the in-between that it kind of like made me think of like Cylon Resurrection. I don't think that that's what's happening, but I definitely don't know if that was the end of Starbuck. I hope not. I have to be prepared for it to be. I think on this show I have a hard time like letting go, like where I'm very, very touched emotionally by the loss. I'm still expecting to see every single person that died at some point, because they're probably a Cylon, and if they're not a Cylon, then I hope their sacrifice was worth it. I think, in the case of Ellen Ty, it was worth it. And, definitely with Kat, worth it. And with Starbuck, it better be. It better be. It better be. Where's my Starbuck figurine? Oh, she's right here. I moved her off to the side. Excuse me, Appa. Here we go. There we go. She's going to stand in front of May. But, yeah, I'm, cautiously optimistic when it comes to her storyline, because I don't believe that we're done with her character by any means. Now, again, I want to see the fallout. I want to see the repercussions. I want to see like how everybody's feeling about it, what they're going through. And then kind of, God, I don't want to move on from it though. I want it to be resolved, and I want to know, I want to know right now. But I will say that we need to kind of move on to Gaius and what's going on with Gaius and his trial, and if he's going to have a trial, and kind of how we run this trial. Like, what does this look like? And I would hope that it's fair. I wish everybody had a fair trial. So the trial, the mission to find Earth, those are my top priorities currently. Which it's been the main story of the show. And I love the character building that we have gotten for the past couple episodes. But I do feel like Admiral Adama is going to be reeling from what happened with Starbuck. He was already having a hard time at the end of the last episode. I don't know how that's going to change his behavior. I don't know how it's going to change everybody's behavior. And just kind of like the environment alone, like losing your best pilot, I think going through what she's went through, you start to think that somebody's invincible. And I think I'm also guilty of that she's mildly invincible and that there's a chance that she can come back. But I do know that we need to move forward with the story and kind of figure out where to go next. So this opening's not as long as they normally are, because there hasn't really been anything from the main story to move us forward other than the trauma that I received in the last episode. Still reeling. So eager to get into these episodes. I know that we're coming up on the finale, and it's probably going to be a to be continued. That's just the way it be, them the breaks. But I am looking forward to getting into it and kind of seeing where we're going now. What happens when you lose your best pilot? What happens when everybody loses their friend? What happens when, Admiral Adama loses his, essentially his daughter? What's the repercussions of that? So not that I'm excited to see that, but I am excited to see some amazing performances. If it is still very much heavy and tragic and heartbreaking, I'm sure we'll see it written all over Eddie's face, because Eddie is definitely a standout when it comes to showing emotions. And my God, role of a lifetime. Okay, guys, I'm eager to get into it. I have my rosé. I am ready to go. So let's get into it. Oh.
Here's every captain from every ship in the fleet.
Is it to replace her? Oh. Assault of a superior asshole. Indeed.
And the last name for the tribunal is?
Tribunal. Admiral Adama?
Yeah, I see the resemblance.
4 in a row. It's a fracking miracle.
Oh, Anders.
Hey, why don't you come down from there?
I'm just fine right here.
Sam. Right next to Cat, you have to.
You see that? Margaret's too lucky to check out.
That's true. These two.
It wasn't. Come on. No, I gotta go.
Sam!
Frack. I think I fell.
A little bit, yeah.
She's still alive, right?
I think so.
She's gone, Sam. She's gone.
I know.
Don't get mad at him. Okay, I thought he was gonna get mad and throw a punch or something.
Your Honor. You haven't heard.
He's
where
the
you've
judge?
been. They just announced it. You now own exactly 1/5 of Bolter's skinny ass.
Oh.
You're one of 5 captains picked to serve on the judge's tribunal.
He's got a lot of bias there, though.
Wasting my time and energy flying Baltar's lawyer back and forth from Zephyr.
Yeah, tell
His
me about it.
lawyer.
Want to know what the worst part is? He sits back there and tries to whisper into my ear when he talks. I've got a helmet.
Sorry.
Mr. Hughes. He takes his shoes off in my Raptor again. I might have to kill him.
See Baltar dead, Starbuck alive, that'd be justice. There's no justice. As drunk as he was.
Oh! Oh! The lawyer's dead. Callie just came out of there. Racetrack is okay, right? Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Already starting out with sabotage. Callie just came out of there. Did she set that up? Or maybe the one Viper pilot we have never seen before that was saying that Starbuck being alive and him being dead would be justice. It could have been him as well. I don't know why I automatically am like, it's Callie! She's not my favorite. 399! The first time I ever write down the damn number and it goes down because Starbuck died. For the love of God. Yeah, what's the
Hilo,
word?
I need you to set up a Dratus picket with Blue Squadron in Sector 7.
Excuse me, sir. You mean Sector 9, right?
He's distracted. Reasonable. Very reasonable.
Athena, I'm gonna need you exclusively on shuttle runs.
Yo, don't forget to check under your back seat.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you got lucky, Starbuck. If I were you, I would seriously consider buying a
Oh, no.
Racetrack, I'm sorry.
So used to saying Starbucks' name. Oh. The Daredevil?
You're not afraid to represent the most hated man alive.
I don't hate him. I don't like him.
You think you have the qualifications to handle a case of this magnitude?
I was born for this.
Okay.
That, and the fact I have a pulse.
Oh, he has a cat?
Flats belong to my wife.
like him. He's got a cat.
So, there it is. Should we get started?
Well, this is an interesting man.
Dad, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
Why?
Because I'm not. He'll be stepping in his gag. I want you on this ship. Not up there. Not until you can work this out.
You gotta
Right.
work it out.
Work it out. Okay.
Lee, gosh, don't take it so personally.
Now, if there's anything else.
I'd like to see my client.
Yeah.
Now?
Probably. I'd like for him to see his client too, because he's interesting.
I have a right to consult with my client in
Yeah,
private
you do.
without anybody eavesdropping or looking in.
Good lawyer.
Whoever cares the most wins. Says so in there.
Damn.
You know, you look like him.
Who?
You knew my grandfather.
Hated his guts. He taught me everything I know.
Well, then he's probably one hell of a lawyer. This guy's interesting. Entertaining. For show. Okay, who's making bombs? Blue gloves. 2 by 2 hands of blue. If you know that reference, you're welcome.
Do you have any papers? Thank you.
Oh, for
The nature of modern life is
You don't have to read it out loud, but I appreciate
obsession.
it. Why is he wearing sunglasses? I'm starting to get bugged. Did they check it? Did they sweep it for bombs? I don't want anything to happen to Athena. Shit! Where is that? The cat!
Open the door, open the door. Who the hell let a cat in here? He's on the other side. Push him over here.
You ever try to get a cat out from underneath a car? Impossible.
Boom! Boom! Everybody out!
Yeah,
What the hell were you doing out there? I gave you an order to do a job.
Excuse me, I was doing my job.
he was doing his job.
She's been gone 2 weeks. I didn't realize the clock was running.
Stop.
No, I'm sorry, because maybe we're just built differently.
You stop. Don't you dare quantify my loss.
You have no idea.
What, you think yours is deeper?
Wow.
Yours is greater.
It's just different.
In 2 weeks, there's going to be a trial. And I'm going to do what I was chosen to do, and so are you.
I told you we were going to get some performances. Eddie never fails to give us an amazing performance.
Someone knocks, don't answer the door. Don't open the door. Look, you have to do what I say.
If they want to kill me, they'll find a way.
That's
Now,
very true.
who do I have to bribe to see the Cylon woman?
He just doesn't even care. He's like, meh. If I die, I die. Did you lose your pen? Which pen are you touching?
Damn, I can't find my glasses. It's like they've got feet.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
I monitored the chief prosecutor's interview. Same conditions apply, in the interest of fairness.
Mr. Lampkin is still entitled to those documents that he requested.
Yes, right. I apologize. We've had trouble locating the files. We'll have them delivered to you on the next run.
We'll get them to you right away. Thank you.
They're having a hard time locating them. Sabotage? Slowing it down on purpose? Died with the other lawyer? Girl, they still don't have a new outfit for you? Hair still looks flawless. Skin still looks flawless.
Gaius Baltar is a brilliant, gifted human being. He's made a sport out of mendacity and deception. He was narcissistic, self-centered, feckless, and vain. I'm the one who should have stabbed him.
Things are looking up.
Perhaps Cylon love is not the same as human love. Perhaps it's designed to hurt a little less.
How would you know?
I loved the woman. She had a way of walking. Processional. As if she were on her way to her own execution.
Why am I so attracted to this man? It's so weird.
Did he ask about me? Guys?
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna say? Oh, glasses off.
He wanted you to know that he misses you. He gave me this to give to you.
I just realized how I know this guy.
He wants you to have it, because without you, it has no meaning. He wants you to have it because he would do anything to be with you again.
Well, that's manipulative. She was mad at him at the beginning.
You won't get a trial. Not even a bad one.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
I have to ask you, does your love hurt as much as mine?
Oh, it's the same thing with Lee and his father.
I feel like part of our world just fell down.
It did. I didn't recognize him because he wasn't wearing a stupid hat. Xander, show the picture of who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name, but Firefly. I hated that stupid hat. It's so funny that I quoted Firefly too.
Joe Adama cared about one thing, understanding why people do what they do. Why we cheat our friends, why we forgive, defying logic and the laws of nature with one stupid little act of compassion. We're flawed. All of us.
Indeed.
Suddenly, I'm handcuffed to a serial contrarian.
No, I am not.
Okay. This cross-examination is over. I'd like to take a crap.
Well, I really like this guy.
Hey, was it true?
I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing better happened to this guy. I'm enjoying this performance. He is amazing. Oh no, watch out. Good job, Marine. Or guard? Wow. Can't trust anybody on Galactica right now.
Everybody else. Ty, the others. You. All shiny. Soldier in him's had enough for a while. He'd be glad to sit in that car room and fire his missiles there.
Yeah.
So what did you take from me?
Yeah.
I was thinking, the photograph that she carried, the girl, the pilot. But you've had enough stolen from you already.
For sure. We need to find out who's bombing all the
Okay, you better
all
explain
the
this.
shit.
Don't even know what it is.
Well, I do. Where'd you get it?
What is it?
Kelly. Kelly?
What did you do?
I never would have let Athena go airborne with you on the Raptor. I would have stopped it. You know that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know that.
And I don't want any trial. I won't stop.
Wow.
I will keep trying. I cleared them all to die. So many people.
He needs a psychiatrist so badly.
Now that we know that it was Kelly, we can ease up a little bit on security.
His condition, I think Lampkin needs help preparing the trial, presenting his case. I'm close to the case. I've read the documents. I understand Lampkin's strategy.
We have things under control.
I want to do this.
You're a CAG. You're not a lawyer.
You wanted him to do it in the first place.
Report for duty.
Is that an order?
You're in way over your head.
Is he?
Report for duty.
Is that an order?
We learned it from you.
I'm through giving you orders.
Man, these two. Right next to Kat. Just like she asked.
Hey, how's the leg?
You mean my lucky break? Gave me a reason not to come up here.
You needed time.
Lee. I'll see you around.
I feel so bad for Anders. He's just been through it. He just continues to love her no matter what. The pen is mightier than the sword. I don't know why I tried to sound like Gaius when I said that.
There's no greater ally, no force more powerful, no enemy more resolved than a son who chooses to step from his father's shadow. Romo Lampkin.
Oh, what? I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm gonna feel really dumb. Badger. It was Badger. Yep. He was Badger. Oh my god, I hated that hat. I hated that hat so much on that show. I hate hats. In general, hate them. Hate them. And I hated Badger's hat. And I hated Badger. And I was like, I'm attracted to this guy. And then he took those damn glasses off and I was like, wait a second. I know him. I know him. What a fantastic actor. What a fantastic actor. Romo Lampkin. Great lawyer. Speaks poetically. I don't know what the letter was that he sent Gaius at the end saying that the son steps out of the father's shadow. That could only mean Lee, obviously, and the admiral. And maybe, oh God, I really don't want those two pitted against each other. I don't want the Adamas against each other. And, you know, I'll tell you the pain in Admiral, I always want to say Eddie, but Admiral Adama's face when he's talking about Starbuck and his pain and saying, like, do you think your pain's greater than mine? And people feel things differently at different levels, but it doesn't mean that someone's hurt is better or worse than somebody else's. Lee just feels it differently, and he has to experience it differently, and he has to, you know, go through it differently than somebody else does. You know, Anders needed to get drunk and flip a coin and, you know, let his frustration out. And it took him weeks to go up to, I guess, the memorial walls and to, you know, finally deal with it, you know, and Lee had to hear the story of Lampkin's wife and, you know, the pain that he went through of like letting go. Even though Lampkin was like talking to Six, Lee definitely took that to heart. And, you know, like the way he was talking to Six, you know, was totally manipulating her, because at first she was like ready to hang Gaius out to dry. And then that story totally changed how she felt about him, because like even like the president was like, this is so good for us. And then at the end she's like, well, shit. The little side plot with like Kelly being the bomber, you know, he's been around for quite some time. I wouldn't have expected his character to kind of, at least I'm pretty sure he was around for a long time. Was he not? I feel like I remember him helping plot courses and stuff. I don't, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person, but you know, I get people feeling a particular way about Gaius. And you know, Zarek had warned them about this kind of stuff, like assassination plots and, you know, violence and like the whole circus of the thing. And I agree, but I also think that people deserve a fair trial. And I don't know if Gaius can have a fair trial. because it's supposed to be, you know, a jury of his peers, and then you have this tribunal where Admiral Adama's on it, and I think that should have just been completely not even a choice. Like, he's had direct contact with Gaius for years. I feel like having him on the tribunal is not good, and it's not okay, and I don't know why they decided captains. You know, it should have just been a random draw. You know, if that's how I get picked for jury duty, that's how everyone else should get picked from jury duty. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a disaster. And then Lee, you know, being on the opposition and helping Gaius' lawyer who worked under his grandpa. It's funny how it's like the Adamas are like an Ouroboros, just, you know, a snake eating its own tail. It's just what has happened before will happen again. And I don't know if Starbuck's dead. They kind of were saying, like, you know, with like Xander saying like she's not really dead, and, you know, Lee saying like she's gone. I don't know. I think there's a bigger role for Starbuck to play, but a lot of great performances, you know. But I'm very impressed. I'm gonna keep calling him Badger. His name's Romo Lampkin. What a name. But Mark Sheppard did an amazing job in this episode, as did Eddie, as did Jamie, and as usual, you know, James Callis. Even though it was minor, it was still good. And Mary McDonald, of course, you know. I feel like this will be the trial of the century, the trial of a lifetime. The trial of Gaius Baltar will be something that is written about in history books if they make it to Earth and they live. I'm assuming that they will, but I think that might be, you know what assumptions do, right? So maybe I should stop doing that. But yeah, I really liked this episode. There's so many times where I didn't say anything and I was just like listening to Romo speak, and like, just first of all, his accent, the mysterious glasses, it was very Daredevil. It felt Daredevil. I'm pretty sure everyone probably felt that when they watched the episode. Well, anyone who watched the episode after Daredevil came out. And obviously Charlie Cox wore red glasses in Daredevil, but definitely gave those vibes. I was like, is he blind? No, he saw the cat. He had a cat. I really like that too. Okay, there's not much I don't like about him other than he's going to try to defend Gaius Baltar and get him off. I don't like that term. He's going to try to prove him innocent or reduce his sentence if it's guilty. Yeah, I don't really like the term get him off. Dirty. Anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the finale because if Gaius is getting a trial, it is going to be explosive. No pun intended. But definitely it's going to be interesting. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to see how everybody responds to it. Again, the response from Starbuck's death is, you know, kind of expected, and the response from a trial, because we know how polarizing that is when there's a trial going on. Everyone had something to say about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And, you know, I mean, I even remember back to like O.J. Simpson, and it's just like when there is a big trial that's happening, people have opinions. And sometimes they are very heated and they're very fiery, and they are on the opposition of people that they know and they love, and they argue, and there is a lot of just mess. It causes a mess. And I'm really curious and interested to see how that plays out. So guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as up to 4 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I don't know if y'all, well, let's see, when did this come out? Was it before or after Firefly? Gosh, I'm not sure. But like, I really like Romo Lampkin, and once I realized that he was Badger, I totally forgot his name. I was like, I know it's an animal, but I can't think of his name. What an acting job. What a great actor. I don't know what else he's been in. I mean, I could look up his IMDb wiki thing. Oh, he was in the show Las Vegas, Star Trek Voyager. Wait, he does a lot of stuff I probably would like. Oh, he's a musician too. Kick me in the face. Seriously? Well, I am looking forward to seeing his acting. I think he's a great addition to the show, and I'm excited for it. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. And like I said, like I thought like 6 would kind of be the key. And it seemed like she was very much on his side or very much against him, and then very much went to his side. So we'll see how this all plays out. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they will find him innocent. I wonder if he could do an insanity plea. Because definitely he's crazy. That's not wrong. He's definitely insane. Yeah. Okay, guys, but come back here for the next episode. We're getting closer to that finale, and I'm sure it's going to be explosive. Amazing. Still feeling sad about Starbuck, but very hopeful that that was a fake out. I don't think that they would kill her off, and especially the whole Destiny thing. I don't think she's dead. No spoilers! Okay, guys. With that being said, I'll see ya.